Hi guys, I hope you're well. This is Selina. Welcome back to one of my videos. If you're new to this channel, my name's Selina. I release a crochet video every week. And yes, so today I'm going to bring you a gorgeous shawl. It's like a wrap actually. It's really thick and gorgeous, and what we're going to do is add some fringes. So it's going to be like a fringed chunky winter soft wrap. So I hope you enjoy making this. So yes, so if you enjoy it, don't forget to put a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy crochet videos and would like to see one every week. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. And don't forget to comment if you have any questions at all. I always answer my comments. So just leave me a comment or just ask a question. The free pattern is, as always, available on my blog, selinaveronique.com. Everything will be linked in the description box, from the materials I've used to the link to my blog and everything. So yes, I hope you enjoy. So to make this wrap, I used this yarn. It's actually a yarn that I found in Poundland in the UK, and it's so soft and gorgeous. When I saw it on the shelf, I just thought, oh, it looks gorgeous, and when I touched it, it was really nice. And you will need 9 balls of this. They're 50 grams. However, they're really cheap. They're £1 each, and you get, as you can see on the label, 3 for 2. So I actually paid £6 and you get 9 balls, I think. Yeah, so it's really cheap to make, and it's such a budget project, and it's so soft. I mean, it's gorgeous. So yeah, so you can find this at Poundland. If you're not in the UK, it's just a regular acrylic a chunky weight yarn. It's actually 97% acrylic, sorry, 3% viscose, which I think gives it that really nice soft feel. It's just a regular chunky yarn, and it says on the label that you need a 6mm crochet hook to use it. So it's just like a regular, just chunky yarn, so you can easily substitute it. I will, however, be using an 8mm crochet hook, and you will also be needing a pair of scissors, a tapestry needle to sew in those loose ends, and I've also got a CD to make my tassels. So you can just take any CD that you have at home. I just grabbed the first CD that I found on the shelf. It's actually a brilliant CD. Yes, so I will be showing you step by step what to do for this shawl. It's actually a granny pattern, so very easy, a very easy, relaxing pattern. So without further ado, I'll just jump right into the tutorial. So to begin your project, you are going to be making a slip knot. So just take your yarn and make a slip knot. Take your hook, pop it through your slip knot and tighten. Once you've done that, you are going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Once you've chained 4, you are going to pop your hook through the first stitch chain that you made. Take your yarn, pull it through that chain and pull it through the other chain, and you formed a ring within which we're going to start our project. So we're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and this counts as your first double crochet and chain 1 space. This will all make sense as we go along. So the next step is to make a double crochet. Yes, I will be using US terms. So to make your double crochet, you're going to wrap your yarn around your hook, pop it through that ring, pull your yarn through. You've got 3 loops on your hook. Take your yarn, pull through 2 loops, and take your yarn, pull through 2 loops, and you've got a double crochet. We're going to make 2 more, so just make your 2 double crochets within that same ring. And as you can see, I've tidied my loose end up as I was working. You are going to be chaining 1, so chain 1 and make another double crochet within that ring. There we go. And you've got your first row of this pattern. So as you can see, you've got 1 double crochet, 1 chain space, 3 double crochets, 1 chain space, and 1 double crochet on this row. And this is the first row. So to begin row 2, we are going to be chaining 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Turn your work like so, and we are going to be working within that space right here. So as you can see, we've just made our double crochet and chain, well, this counts as a double crochet and chain space. We're going to work in this first space right here and pop 3 double crochets. So just pop 3 double crochets within that ring, and just, yes, so 2 and 3, and we're going to jump right into the next space right here. So just go right in with a double crochet, and again we're going to make a cluster of 3 double crochets within that space. Once we've done that, to have a symmetrical pattern, we will be chaining 1 and putting another double crochet in that space. Go, and there we go. We've got our second row of this pattern. So again, you see we've just, now we have 2 clusters of 3 double crochets, and we now have 3 spaces into which we are working. So what we're going to do is the exact same thing. So I'll just show you the next row. So just chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And don't forget to download the pattern from my blog for the written instructions. So I've turned my work, and I'm gonna work directly into this space. So this again has counted as my first double crochet and chain 1 space. And I'm just gonna put 3 double crochets into this space. There we go. And we're just going to go right into the next space right here. So just pop 3 double crochets into that space right here. There we go. I'm tangling my yarn. So 3, and we're just going to go directly into that space right here and pop 3 double crochets. So you see it's quite a repetitive pattern. So just 3 double crochets. And again, to finish off this round, we are going to be chaining 1, and we're going to pop another double crochet within that space. So basically this is our third row, and we've got 3 clusters of of 3 double crochets, and this is the triangle granny pattern, so it's very repetitive. It's so soothing and looks so pretty, and that's why I wanted to do it for this pattern, because I think it really looks nice with a chunky yarn. So for the next row, I'm just going to show you, it's the exact same thing. So I'm just going to show you the next row, and then you'll just be repeating this over and over again. So chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, turn your work. This again counts as your first double crochet and chain 1, and pop 3 double crochets within that space. So 3 double crochets. You're going to go into the next space, and pop 3 double crochets into that space. So there we go. So it's just very repetitive. You're just going to go into the next space and pop 3 double crochets, 2 and 3, and you're going to go into that last space right here and pop 3 double crochets. And because it's the last space, as always, we are going to be chaining 1 and adding another double crochet to finish off the round. So this is the 4th round. So I'll just take my hook out just to show you on camera. So this is very, very easy, very repetitive. So if you need more help, just rewind the video, but it's very easy. For the next round, you are going to be chaining 4, again, turning your work, popping 3 double crochets into this first space, going directly here and popping 3 double crochets, another 3 double crochets, and another 3 double crochets here, and here 3 double crochets, chain 1, 1 double crochet, because it's the corner. So yes, so every round is the exact same, and the wrap is just gonna grow and grow. So just add your clusters of 3 double crochets as you go along. And if you need more help, just rewind the video and have a look at that. But it's very repetitive and it's very easy. It's always the same thing. The only thing that changes is the number of spaces into which you're going to place your 3 double crochets. So I'm just gonna let you carry on with this pattern until you reach row 33, or until you reach the measurement that you like. I will be writing the exact measurements of my wrap on my blog and on the pattern. However, you can make it as big as you want. I wanted it quite big and fluffy and chunky just to keep me nice and warm for the winter. But just carry on until you reach 33 rounds, and then I'll get back to you to show you how to do the fringes. So to make your fringe, you are just going to take a CD or a book that is the length of your fringe that you want. So this will be 1 strand, and you're just going to wrap your yarn round as many times as you want fringes. So I want 8 fringes per fringe. So I'm just going to wrap my yarn round 4 times. Okay, so there we go, 4 times. I'm going to snip my yarn off here at the bottom, and very carefully, holding my yarn quite well, I'm just going to slip it off. I'm holding it quite tightly because I don't want it to come undone. So here we are. I'm just going to snip it here at one side, and now I've got my 4 strands. So this is where I'm going to pop my fringes. So I'm just going to start with the corner, and I'm going to take my hook, and what I'm going to do is this. So I've kind of bunched them up, if you can see on camera, like so. And then I'm just gonna pop my hook through and grab these. So just take these, pop them through because it's easier. And I've got my 4 strands on my hook. And what I'm going to do is just take the rest of these strands as best I can and just pop them through the ring that I've just created as best I can. So I'm using my hook, but you can use whatever you're more comfortable with. So there we go. So there we are. I've got my first fringe. And what we will do, so what I'm going to do for my pattern, so this is my first fringe. Afterwards, I'm just going to go around all my fringes and cut them a bit just to make them nice and equal. What I'm going to do is pop one every second space that I have. So I've popped one in the corner. I'm going to skip this space and I'm going to pop my next fringe in this space. Like I said, I'm just going to carry on doing my fringes all the way around, and yeah, I'll just let you carry on. You should have a fringe also at the tip here at the bottom. So once you finished this side, you're gonna put one on the tip right here, and then just do the exact same on the other side, making sure you have the same number of fringes on each side, but you should, because obviously it's a symmetrical design. So yes, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you liked it, and yes, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and until next time, bye bye.